Everybody, it's Steph here, and today what I'd like to do, I'll just show you, I picked up these 4 pens at a local antiques fair over the weekend, and what we have is a lovely Parker 25 set with a fountain pen and the ball pen in the original box, in full working order. Very collectible at the moment. What we also picked up is this black Parker Victory. If we just show you the bottom, you can see it's got this aluminium filler to the bottom here. I've not actually touched this particular pen yet, so this is my next pen for restoration. So there we have a black Parker Victory fountain pen. What we also picked up is this absolutely gorgeous Parker Dufold fountain pen with gold fill trim, quite a large cap band there, and if we show you the imprint to the barrel, I'm hoping you can actually read that. Parker Dufold, registered trademark, made in England underneath. And this particular one, as you can see, is another button filler. This particular one is a brass button filler. As I say, I've actually fully restored this particular pen. It's in absolutely superb condition, ready for a new home. If we take the cap off and give you a quick twirl of that, if we show you the nib, I'm hoping you can actually see, but what it actually reads is Parker 14 carat England number 30, and then what you can't actually see inside the section there to the bottom of the nib, which is the first time I've actually seen it on these particular nibs, but it actually tells us it's actually dated 1953. So I'm assuming the pen, well, I know the pen is from the 1950s. If it's the original nib, then the pen is dated 1953. As I say, in full working order, it's been fully restored in excellent condition. Okay, we've actually already done your review on a pen on the Dufold, so I just wanted to give you a quick look at this particular pen. This is actually the pen that I'd actually like to show you and do a brief review on. Now, what we actually have here is a gold coloured, this is actually a Waterman. Now, the problem that I have at the moment is identifying this particular model. Now, personally, I think it's actually a Waterman, what they term as a Cotele. Now, excuse my pronunciation if I've got it wrong, but they also did a similar model which they termed as a Waterman's Master. Now, again, I believe this to be the Waterman Cotele. Now, as you see, it's in this gold plate or gold filled metal, if you like, and to the top there you can see it's got the very recognisable Waterman clip, and to the top it's got the W for Waterman. If we actually turn it to the side here and show you the end of the cap, you can see we've got the W for Waterman. Around the cap there you'll see it actually reads Waterman, made in France. So obviously the pen is made in France. Now again, I'm hoping you can actually see the pattern of the pen itself, and you'll see it's got these ribs, if you like, which again makes me believe that the pen is this particular model, the Cotele, because the word Cotele, translated from French, I believe, is ribbed, and they used it also for, well, the terminology, should I say, of corduroy. And again, if you look at this particular pattern, it has this, well, again, this ribbed pattern, and this excuse me, very much corduroy like pattern to the pen. So that's why I believe this particular one is the Waterman Cotele. The size of the pen from the top of the barrel, sorry, from the top of the cap here to the bottom of the barrel is approximately 138mm capped. Around the barrel here it's 9mm in diameter. You'll see the end of the barrel has just got this plain domed end to the end of the barrel. If we actually take the cap off, which is a slip cap, which simply slips on and off. And let's show you the pen together like so. It's actually a very, very nice pen, ladies and gentlemen. A lovely slim pen. Now, if we show you the section, you'll notice just here it has these two little ridges, which again is an identification of, as I say, this particular one, if it is the Cotele, or also I believe this similar ridge in effect here is on the Waterman Master as well. There's the nib to the pen. There's no actual markings on the nib, so I believe it may be gold plated, but a lovely, lovely nib. If we just give you a sideways view there, as you can see, lovely and slim, quite a long nib as well. And if we simply turn it over like so, you can see the feed underneath there. Okay, all in all, a very, very nice pen. Now, this particular one, if it is the Cotele, I believe there's nothing inside. I believe we'll actually take ink cartridges as well as a converter. So it's a cartridge excuse me, it's a cartridge converter pen. So if we just simply put the barrel back on like so, which simply screws on like so. So I don't think it's actually ever been inked, so what I can't do is actually fill the pen up, but let's just give it a little sample. So what we're going to do is just simply dip the pen in the ink just to do a writing sample. So as I say, what we have here is a Waterman, and as I say, I believe this one to be what they term as the Cotele, and I believe it's got these little things above it like that. The date of this particular pen, it's rather 1970s or around about 1980s. As you can see, the pen writes with a lovely fine line. It's actually quite smooth to write with. It's a lovely writer, but there's no flexibility in the nib. It is nice and straightforward, a fine line. So let's show you the writing sample. As you can see, a lovely fine line, but writes very, very nicely. So let's pop the cap back on like so. And as I say, this is the pen that I actually wanted to show you because it's a little bit unusual. I've never seen one before. I'm a little bit unsure which it is, but again, I believe it is the Waterman Cotele. So there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this particular pen as much as I've enjoyed showing it to you. There's plenty more videos on my channel. Don't be afraid. Go and leave a comment. But for now, I'll just simply say bye bye now.